Welcome to Politics Watch. You're about to watch highlights from the Newmarket Road opening. Enjoy.
You know, whenever we have meetings with our MP, because we have a little meeting, MP, councillor caretaker, at least once a week. We meet and we discuss the problems, the issues facing us, and the main thing was always the roads. And I can tell you, he has taken up the mantle with Newmarket, because Newmarket Division had the worst road in Jamaica prior to 2 years ago. The worst roads. And he took up the mantle. Even me in Lacko, we had to wait and see and take the, in the background for him to do Newmarket work. Because there are so many roads they couldn't count. But now I can't count the amount that was done. Because there are so many. So now I would like to invite the 5-star general, Member of Parliament of Northwest St. Elizabeth, the Honorable J.C. Hutchinson.
My colleague and friend for these umpteen years, I should call you Minister Bobby Montague. Other distinguished ladies and gentlemen, this morning I'm overwhelmed. Some people say I speak too long. I'm going to make sure this morning is one where I just say a few words. And one where I want to say that God has been with us. We have struggled and toiled for many years. We have had the soothsayers, those who have said nothing going to be done. And when it started, they said, we're only going to marl the road. I want to say that today is a wonderful day. I want to thank my Prime Minister. He has brought prosperity to this country. And bringing it to this country, we here in Northwest St. Elizabeth has seen the prosperity. And when we look at this road, as has been said, drive on it at night time. You see the peony wall is in the middle of the road going down. But when we look around, it's not only this road. when we have roads in ruined that we have rehabilitated. We have done roads in Cooley Street, Green Valley, Johnson, Bloomsbury, Back Street, Donegal, Pisgah. You remember those of you from Pisgah, from Springfield to Pisgah. We now have a highway around there too. And we have to come and open that one also. Killmarnock, we did some patching on that. Any other road we leave out? Bypass. Ruin it. Well, I just want to say, within the last 2 years, the amount of roads we have done, I think no other constituency, with due respect, no other constituency has done so many roads within the last 2 years. And I am saying, with these roads that we have, we are still going to fight on. And we have another road named Carr. Carr Road is where our Jamaica beauty queen come from. Right here in Newmarket, we have our Jamaica beauty queen. And that road around Carr is going to be named after the beauty queen. We also have, throughout the length and breadth of this constituency, persons who come in and they don't know where the different roads are. So I've spoken to the councillors, and they are going to move the resolution whereby all parish council roads, municipal corporation roads will have a name. Ruinet will have the name put on their signboard right by the road and so forth. And so all roads in the constituency will have their sign put up. The last thing I want to mention, ladies and gentlemen, because I know the minister is anxious to speak, is that I just want to let everyone in this constituency know that my term for running just began. Then think me done, but me just a come. Because for what has happened in the last 2 years, we honor momentum. And when bell ring and school call, we want to know all of us ready, and we're going to be going out there to let all those who might want to come against me, let them know. Don't decide. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to work together for the rest of this constituency to build this constituency as we see. God bless you all, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, that applause kind of sound look weakish. Fenke like. Bigger one, man. Right. It's part of our idea to continuously engage young people. Now, we'll have the Beersheba Primary School.
Thank you very much, Councillor Powell. My colleague, Member of Parliament and Minister and champion, 5-star General, J.C. Hutchinson, to the Deputy Mayor, the former Mayor, and all the councillors from the St. Elizabeth Municipal Corporation. Councillor Powell, is Councillor Wait here? So Killy never come. When you see him, tell him howdy for me. I want to greet the members of the Jamaica Constabulary Force, members of the press, teachers, parents, children, ladies and gentlemen of the great city of Newmarket. Good morning. I am very happy to be here this morning at this road opening because I can remember watching television one night and seeing a lady pointing to a banana tree in a pothole in the middle of the road. And I remember calling JC and saying, JC, when the banana shoot, I want a hand. And JC said to me, I am going to make sure I invite you to the road opening when that road fix. But JC was a little upset tonight because he said the demonstration ought not to have happened because the road from the Westmoreland side was fixed right to the border and then stop the road and never want to come into his constituency. Achu?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Achu, sir. Political.
And that is the greatest form of political victimization
Yes, sir.
that could ever happen.
Yes, sir. Achu, sir.
It is people, it is Jamaicans who live, and we ought not to stop a road at a constituency boundary. We must stop it at the end of the road. And I want to big up my Prime Minister because the Prime Minister has determined that every nook and cranny of Jamaica must feel prosperity. Prosperity is not only for Kingston. It is not only for St. Anne or St. James or St. Mary. It is for every district, every person, because at the end of the day, we are all Jamaicans. And when JC made his representations, the Prime Minister did not hesitate to give the instructions that the $320 million that were required should be approved so that the 5-star general can come back to Newmarket, kill a goat, play some music, and give the people them road. But what is so great about this road is that when the original 180-something million was to be spent on the road alone, your member of parliament, the 5-star general, stopped the work and said you can't fix the road unless you put pipe under the road. Because him wait too long to get the road. And him don't want a situation where as the road done, them dig up the road for come lay pipe. So the general said, put a catch there a little bit till we get the money to buy the pipe. And the pipes were approved. And the 320 million was approved. And today, Newmarket has their carpet with the pipe underneath it. And JC don't finish yet. He's going to go up to Louisville and he already tell me and show me the piece of land that I'm going to build a big tank on. That enough water will be produced so that, no, we're not flood out Newmarket. The last time that happened, everybody did almost have a runway. But he's going to ensure that you get water 24/7 with good pressure. But it also means when month done, you must pay your bill.
Yes, sir.
No freeness around here.
No, sir. We're sorry.
And JC begged me this morning not to say something and I'm going to disobey. I hear him boasting about roads that him fix. Springfield and Ruinette and Bloomsbury and Donegal. But he has a list that is ready to go. So is anybody here from Flint Valley? Anybody here from Long Ground? Anybody here from Bypass? We come in and we're going to have road opening. But before you have road opening, you have to have road fixing. And JC, the 5-star, is going to be fixing because the Prime Minister has instructed him that these roads must be done this year, 2019. This road can be described as many other roads in the country as the road to prosperity. This government campaign that we're going to move people from poverty to prosperity, and Andrew Michael Holness has kept his promise. We have seen the economy growing. We have seen tourism growing, mining growing, and we see more investment in education than ever before in the history of this country. As a matter of fact, one MP in St. Elizabeth doing so much road that them change his name from Floyd Green to Barbara Green. And every time you go on Facebook, you see Frank Witter looking and inspecting another road. Them used to call Bustamante government, gully government. You're going to call Andrew Holness government, road government, and prosperity government, and water government, and good health care government. But I want to urge the people of Newmarket to take care of the road. Just like how you get up early and come plan and demonstrate, you must get up early and help to maintain the road. When I was a little boy in St. Mary, when we weed the yard, we weed one chain up and one chain down. And I want the people of Newmarket, when them weed, to weed one chain up and one chain down. Don't wait for parish council money if you take care of your gate. That's right. Because godliness is cleanliness. Yes. And the people of Newmarket are godly. You don't have to wait till you get contract for clean your gate. And sometimes it's just a little stone dropping at the drain and everybody walk past it and left it. And when the rain fall and the water dig up the road, you turn around and cuss JC. And sometimes I will see one put the stone there. Because now that the road fixed, then people are firing us sending money and we are going to put on room on the house. Because all who used to stay a Montego Bay when Christmas come and say the road too bad, they don't want to come. They all come now. So they all put on room and we all buy material. And we all drop material at the roadside and it all block the drain. And some people are going to mix the cement in the road. And left the residue and it farm bump and when water run around it, it dig up the road and you cost JC. The road has to be maintained by the government and the people. Because it is the government and the people that is going to use the road. And therefore, it is your responsibility as a Jamaican. Because if every day we have to come back and spend money on this road, we won't have no money to spend on any other road. So we all are in partnership. And we must work to maintain the road. To the drivers who are driving on the road, you get pretty road. But I don't want you to use this road for go to no funeral. So take time drive. Some people from them say pretty road and think they must drive you out. And think the faster you drive is the longer the road going to last. You must take time drive and use your seat belts. It is 25 persons have died on our roads since the start of the year. It is 25 too much. And we don't want any road fatalities on this new piece of road. So use your seat belt. And for the bike riders, use your helmet. Because when a person meets an accident and they have to go to hospital, you take up a bed that could be used by somebody else who really sick. Coming up here this morning, JC, we saw a bike man with a lady and a little baby. Now can you imagine that bike crash? Mother, father, and child. And sometimes they don't die, but they turn vegetable. And it brings untold grief to families and communities. The government, my ministry, through road safety, has been preaching the message We're going to schools, we're going to communities, we go. But somehow, Jamaicans are not getting the message. Them hear it, but they're not acting on it. And I want people to begin to act on it. I see parents walking with children on the roads and have the children outside and them walking on the bankside. The children must be on the inside. And you can have your children leading, and I see some people that walk at night time and them in a full black. You must wear light color clothes at night. You must walk on the right hand side of the road. And you must use your seat belt, man. Because when a vehicle is going at 80 miles per hour, you as the passenger is also going at 80 miles per hour. And when that vehicle crash and you don't have on a seat belt, you're going to come through that windscreen at 80 miles per hour. And the human body is made up 70% of water. And when you hit this hard surface at 80 miles per hour, you're going to get a splash. And it's not the road going to splash. It's you. It's just like you take a bag or a balloon of water and throw it on the ground and you know what happened to it. That is what is going to happen to you. And when we come at your funeral, we can't pull the casket because you splash out. I am urging everybody to go easy on the roads. Life is too good with all the challenges we have because JC not done yet. And I see him start practice for dance from the other day. And then hear that a little man coming about the place. He better learn to dance. Because that is all that is going to be left of him when JC done with it. I know the plans that JC has for you. It's not plans to harm you. It is plans to prosper you. And JC is going to be cutting up the 2,200 acres down at Holland Estate so that farmers can get land and begin to produce more so that we import less and more money remain in our communities and more prosperity will break out in every nook and cranny of Jamaica. You have too much farmers that don't have access to land. And JC is not only cutting up Holland Estate to give to farmers. There will be a portion that will be reserved to use for agro-processing. Because we produce a lot of things in this country, but we don't process them. And the five-star general is determined that we must bring this kind of value added to the production. JC has promised me from last year that he's going to be playing some football. And he has repaired the Newmarket Community Center. And he tell me that he have 5 football competition going in the constituency, but he's going to do 1 more to make it 6. Veterans football competitions of people like Jeremy at his age can play a little football and Brother Simpson. But JC says when him finish with him play field, him going to put on a shorts and take me on in a football match. And I tell him no matter where in the world I am, I coming back to see him, to see JC in a shorts. But before I sit down, I want to pass a message to you from my colleague, Christopherton, to urge every single one of you to look around your house. Check out if there are any mosquito breeding sites. Me know you're not breathing. Me know that loud and clear. But if you have drums and buckets with water, cover them. Drop some bleach in them or a little oil, good coconut oil on the surface. It will affect the water. Make sure that any old pan, any old bath, any old wash pan, you clean up around your surroundings. And I'm going to beg the deputy mayor to arrange that the garbage truck come through or even an open back truck to pick up what we call white garbage. Old fridge and old basin. You know, they're all couches. When I was mayor in St. Mary, we had a clean-up drive and we said to the people, clean up. And a lady get up and she said, Mr. Mayor, you mean we must pack up all the old cockroaches and throw away? I say, yes. So she said, me can't throw my husband out there too. So we want you to clean up around your surroundings and make sure that no water don't collect. And you know you have milk tin and mackerel tin and sardine tin. You must sponge the bottom and make sure no water don't collect in it. Because our health is our responsibility. And if you feel feverish, make sure you go clinic and check on it. Each of us have to pass the message. And we cannot only clean up around our house. We must also send the message to a neighbor that they too must clean up. We are in this thing together. We together must build this country of Jamaica. And we can't wait and don't clean up certain place because this man and me know in the same party. No. Everybody can go to the same church. And this is Jamaica, it belongs to every one of us. And if a man over that side and you over this side, we must put aside political differences sometime in order to build our community and to build our country. And I want to congratulate the 5-star general that he never practiced what was practiced on him. And J.C. Hutchinson is one of those rare members of parliament who reach out to people on the other side. And sometimes after my own supporters cuss him, say my help, comrade. But JC not helping comrade, JC is helping a fellow Jamaican. And sometimes it is those who he helped that will remember and be grateful and come back and support him. And that is why he's going to be a 6-star general. Because JC understands that when he's spending taxpayers' money, it's not labor right money, and it's not PNP money, it's Jamaicans' money, and it must be spent to develop Jamaica. So on this road, labor right going to use it, and PNP going to use it, and no PO use it, and 7 day use it, and Sunday day man will use it, and man we don't even believe in a church I go use it. But one thing I know, that the good people of Northwest St. Elizabeth have a conscience. And when that day come for them to really say thanks, they will remember the 5-star general and they will make him into the 6-star general. I want to go back to Kingston and tell the Prime Minister that Northwest is in good hands. I want to have to report to the Prime Minister that the road look good and the road feel good and the road is going to be good. And I want to tell the Prime Minister that the councillor said him going to name it after the 5-star general. I want to tell the Prime Minister that the drivers who are going to be using the road have assured me that they are going to take care of the children on the road. Nobody can talk so them all get splashed again because there's no patrol on the road. And all those like me who love to eat banana won't get no banana planted on this road anymore. We're going to have to get some of the fertilizer that JC have and go a bush, go plant banana where banana is supposed to be planted. People of Newmarket, I am happy to be here. I am happy to participate, and I am happy to have been on a part of the journey with you as you waited on your road. The plans of your member of parliament and your prime minister is not plans to harm you. It is plans to prosper you. God bless you.
Thanks for watching Politics Watch. Do watch again.